Hello, my friends. So, on the 3rd of May is my birthday, and I've been having this, I've been feeling disturbed in my spirit to share little of my story. I don't know what you've been facing as a young girl, as a young man, as a woman, and I just felt to share my story. I lost my mom while I was a child, and when I lost my mom, life happens to me, and my family started sharing me from one place to another. I started staying with different people, just like the movie Behind the Scene, the way they were just sharing those children, that they were sharing me from one place to another. And the first place, one of the places I stayed was with a woman. She was I think a palace, and thinking they would put me in school. Unfortunately, I started selling akara as a child. So my brother heard of it and came to pick me from there. So fast forward to when my sister got married and my sister picked me up and brought me to Lagos. I started staying with my elder sister. So I was thinking at least I'll have peace here. But unfortunately, that was where life started with me. There was a day I woke up. What I normally do, just woke up, do normal things in the house, bathe the kid, carry a son to school, and come back and prepare my own self. And on this fateful day, I woke up and it was raining after taking the child to school, and I have to wait for the rain to stop for me to go to school. And when I woke up, I picked my bag and I left for school. Then the teacher saw me and called me and like, what happened to you? Why are you so sick blood? And so she asked me to go home. And when my sister got back, no question of anything, I was being flogged, and even with full of blood with me. So fast forward to where we left the place, where we were staying. We left there to another place, and where we were staying there in the second place, I was staying in where we like call it is a store. They pack things there, put things there, mosquito, different kind of things. I suffered, but when I fell sick because of this place I was sleeping, and I fell sick, even when when a child falls sick, you've been pampered, taken to the hospital, no such thing. I trekked, beaten, insults till we get to the hospital. Then the doctor had to tell them, this is serious, you need to take care of this child. Then my mates have passed me in school to the extent that even me myself, I could not even spell or do some things that my people, like the people I'm older than, can do. Like people I was older than, because they passed me in school, even the one I was older than. And they later registered me for a school. Before then, there was a time I was sleeping in that place, and I saw in the room where I was sleeping, I saw a man in my dream in the street of my school, because they registered me in one school like that. And in the street of that place, I saw a man with a cross, was passing with a cross, every cross on his back. And when he was going with that cross, I was just looking, and he passed the street. Then I woke up. No one that you can actually explain anything to. Oh, this is what I saw. What is this all about? No one that you can even lay your shoulder on in times of when you see things that you need explanation, in order to tell you what this is, a sister or a friend, anyone. There was no one. When I woke up, I just say, I don't even think about it. So there was a day in the VC car I closed from school, and the same spot I saw that man with a cross, I saw a child came to me. He said, I was waiting for the woman I want to get tasty from, and he told me, auntie, please, I lost my mother's money. Can you please give me the money? Do you have it to help me with, so my mom will not beat me? And I told him I don't have it, because I also myself, I always take 15 naira to school. I'll spend 20 naira and bring 30 naira back home, and that 30 naira must not miss. So I told him I don't have, but I will go home with him to beg his mom. Then he told me, no need. I was trying to talk to him before I could call the woman to bring tasty for me, that I'm still waiting. I turned back and I could not see the little boy again. And since then, I could not even really remembered it till I started growing up. And there was a time that I could not even wear shoe, like the shoe that my mates wore, like cover shoes. The cover shoe I was wearing to church, the mouth has opened, and there were some sister, I think brothers in our church then, bro Yomi, bro Christian, I think they joined money together and bought me a shoe. And that shoe till today, I don't know what happened to it. I did not wear that shoe. My sister collected it for me. A lot I faced, but that sometimes, because growing up I love being an actress, and in my school we used to do anything like that. Sometimes we have inter sports or a time for us to come and present the acting on the stage, and I was very good. I was among the selected people then to go for the but who will you tell? You can't even come home, because your own is just like your life is from school, come home, do all the house chores, take care of the kids, fetch water. That is all what it's all about. You can't come home and say you want to learn extra things, or say someone that wants to sponsor you in anything. Nothing like that. Even there was a time I said, oh, I want to learn this, I want to learn that. There is no even permission for that. Then my school, when I got to SS1, I would literally trek from Yanoworo to my school. If I can comprehensive senior high school, I will actually trek. And then before I could even take care of my auntie kids, take care of them, bathe them, take them to their own school, and come back to take care of to dress myself to school. Sometimes I left the house by 9, because there are some things I'm not done with, that I actually need to do those things before I go to school. And this continued beating, different things that I go through. And this when I faced all these things and I could not take it anymore, there was a time my other brother came and picked me up. I think he heard some things and picked me up. He was taking care of me, but he was on the other religion, and I have seen the light. He was taking care of me. He was serving in a care, but he came and was taking care of me when I was with him. But I've seen the light. I can't, because he's taking care of me. This is the only person I actually know that is a Christian, and I can continue serving God as a Christian, as a child of God. Me seeing that in my dream, because it's not a coincidence. After seeing that man on the cross, a Children's Day in our church, they asked the children to come sing. As a child in children department, I came out. I told a girl there was a song. The song came after that dream. As I was walking on the way, I saw a man. His name is Jesus. I don't know how that song came. I was just a child. Even I could not write it. I have to go to a girl that was staying in our compound, Irene, and I told her, please, can you write? I have a song. This song just came after that dream I had. And I told her, please, can you just help me to write the song? I need to sing it on the day of Children's Day. And she write the songs for me, and I sang it on Children's Day. So deep down in me, there is nothing anyone could have told me. Jesus is not real. Jesus is not the Son of God. Oh, come to this religion. No. I said, okay. Then after my brother stabbed, he wanted me to stay with him, but I could not because he wanted me to practice the other religion. And I said no, because this thing I'm seeing in my dream, Jesus is real. Jesus is the Son of God. So I can't have seen the light. I can't go off from the light, because if I stay with him, definitely I'm going to go off from the light, and which I have seen. So I come back to my brother's. I left there. I have to run back to my sister's place. It was disappointed, but yes, and the suffering continues. But it gets to a stage I could no longer take it. I'll be humiliated outside, disgraced, beaten in the presence of my friends. No love, no one to even explain myself, no one to even tell how I'm feeling, no one to actually explain things to that will understand me. So I continue. I have to leave our place. I have to leave. Then when I left there and I said, I'm already a teenager. I just have to focus on life, on myself. I just have to know Christ more and focus on serving God. Then when I left our place, life became more tougher, because to feed, you need to feed, and challenges keep getting tougher. There was a time I went to apply for a job, and I went to a man's place, and the man in a supermarket. I went to apply for a job, and the man looked at me. The man said, that you want to work? This work, the one that is vacant, that is left, is cleaning and security. Because I wanted to apply for sales rep in the supermarket, but there was no space again. I told him I'm going to go for the security job, because he said yes, though I have the energy, I'm doing like a guy, I have the energy, that okay, but he can't give me the job because I was too slim for the job, that is burst the fire in, that I should just go for the sweeping. I should just go for the cleaning. Then I go for the cleaning. I eventually walk, clean, just to go to school and support myself. Then there was a time I have to go write my jam. I have to write my jam. Then I went to Oka to meet my elder brother where he was working, and I was working in a shisha company where they sell shisha, like shisha pot and all that. I was working there as a sales rep in the office. I will eventually come to the office, kneel down, pray. So there was a man. The man came to meet me, and one day I was just dancing to a secular song, and the man came to me. He was like, he looked at me from the mirror. I was dancing to a secular song, and he said to me, "You don't belong here." I was like, "What?" He just came to the window. He just laughed with me and drew like I was like, okay. Then he told me, "You don't belong here." And before the man came, there has been an offer, like girls coming to offer, "You're too beautiful, you don't need to be here. We can touch you up, we can." A lot of temptations. But what kept me going was the fear of God. I had the fear of God, that if I do this, what will Jesus say? If I do this, what? Like, that fear of God in me will not allow me to go into such. And it was not long when I rejected those things. I was thinking about it though, because the suffering was much. But in process of thinking about it, I was just dancing in my office, and the man came from nowhere again, and like, "You don't belong here." And I told him, "Okay, sir, that after working here, after this month, I'm going to collect my salary and I won't come here again. I will just go." Before then, a guy came to me. He told me that my brother was owing him, that if my brother did not pay, that I have to. He came with a whip, I think gun or knife. That is the same brother I went to visit to meet so I could walk and do my jam. in the school there. And he said, "Are you not the sister of this so 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 person?" I said yes. And my brother have come to me in my office and said, if this person come to meet you, say we are not related though. This guy stole my wristwatch, stole this, because they pay money to him to pay others. Since this they gave us money and this guy stole from me, I've paid everyone else, but I'm not going to pay him. Before you know, my brother zoom up from my office, and I had no money with me to live there at that moment. I have to wait till the ending of the month. Then he came to my office to attack me. Then when he came, God so kind, he was threatening me to steal all the goods there. My brother need to pay him, or he will shoot me, or he will do that. How I survived that day, I don't know. How I survived, I don't know. A lot has happened to me growing up. You know, when someone said, you are not loved at all. When I see people comment section, when they'll see maybe their parent, their mom kissing them, their dad, and they'll tell them on their comment section, you are not loved at home, I will just smile and look at, wow, this was just my case. And after writing the jam, I have to live there, and because truly I did not belong there. As a child of God, I'm not supposed to be there. A lot of temptation. There will be a time I won't saw something to eat, but a day won't go by that I won't eat. Jesus was with me, even in the boat. Jesus was with me inside the boat. There is no situation I said, oh wow. There has been a time a man will come to me and said, you asked me for this, you just have to meet me in this social place. We just have to meet. Just meet me. The day I cried out, a motor almost hit me, and I said, rather for me to sell my body just to put food in my stomach, I rather die of that hunger, because the fear of God in me won't let me do such. Then the struggle continues, keep suffering, work in the poultry just to survive, just to see something to eat. And what really helped me was the fear of God. Some offers will come. Even when I said I want to be an actress, I will just go to casting. Even the people that don't even have the position to put me in the movie, you say, hey, you have to lay with me. So I rather stop this career than doing this. I dropped a lot of things. I left a lot of things because it's not the end of me. There was nobody. Even when I came back to Lagos, I met a woman, Mommy Joy. And my church people helped me. I was staying with her. She was facing her own life challenges also. I don't know her from anywhere, but she accommodated me, put me in her house. What my family member could not, even the one that did it, she almost killed life out of me. And I was there with her. At least I have roof over my head. Then there was work I still saw. They were just paying me 10,000 then, and I will work. I will go to Saboyaba to buy bulbs, sockets, no abaro. My mother won't give me money for abaro to carry the load, heavy load on my head. I'll just be carrying it. Even all the abaro self, they will pity me and say, how can you, like, they will pity me sometimes and collect it from my, help me free. And the work shook. And I got sick. And the woman was so scared. Even her friends were telling her, be careful, this girl die, where will you put her? Different thing, but she did not listen. She took care of me. Then I met a friend, Confidence. She was there for me. She was there when nobody was. I don't know what your story is. I don't know what you've been through. But as a lady, as a guy, as a boy, when I see people these days, going into things, killing their loved ones just because of vanity, killing their mother, killing their sisters just because of this money that you know you're not taking anywhere, selling your body just because you want to please family, selling your body. One thing that helped me was I never look at luxurious thing that I know that I can't afford at that moment, because I know this thing I can't actually afford it at that moment. This phone that is big that girls are using, I can't actually afford it at that moment. Now there is peer pressure. When I start thinking about those things, I'm just trying to pressure myself. I'm just trying to put myself in a position where to do the things that I know it soon ends well. So what did I do? I kept going on with my all back every time. If there is money, they pay me salary, I'll actually make a better hair. I can't see a big phone in the hand of someone and say, I must do this to get this. No, because I know it's vanity. I may do vanity things and get that money right now, and that phone may spoil. What is the essence of it? There was a time a lot of things kept coming, a lot of negative people around me, but grace kept speaking for me. Jesus was in the boat with me. There are sometimes temptations will come. I don't know how I just overcome those temptations. The love of God keep increasing in my life. The grace keeps speaking for me. Anytime I want to make wrong decision, it kept coming. It kept coming. It did not leave me. Now, if you are in your boat, if you want Jesus to be in that boat with you, you need to come close. If you are far from him, you won't hear anything. I'm telling you the truth. When you are far from him, you won't hear. Even when he's sending messengers to you, when he's sending people to you, you won't even hear it because you are far. So what do you need to do? Any ladies out there, guys out there, boys out there, you are frustrated. I was hearing some stories of people around me of recent, a lady that wanted to commit suicide. Suicide is not an option. I've been there. I don't know if your story is worse than mine, but I can't go longer than this or deeper than that, deeper than what I have said. But I don't know what your story is. But all I want to tell you, Jesus is in the boat with you. You don't need to be far. When you are far away from you, you won't hear anything. There are some negative friends then that have come around me that if I was far, I would have missed it. I would have gone into prostitute or doing all manner of things. But because it's not that if you ask me how did I do it, I won't say I do it. It was not me. It was Jesus. He was in the boat with me. I did not do anything because it was at my own power. It was already shocking me because there was no one there. You know, when you are facing something and you don't have who you can actually tell, oh, look at what I'm facing. Someone to even listen to you. Look at what is going on. But when I pray every day, people see me laughing, always joyful, even while growing up, or even while I'm facing a lot, because I know he's in the boat. I know he loves me so much, and he loves every of his child out there. Suicide is not an option. If you are facing anything in life, suicide is not an option. Going to prostitute is not an option. Going to kill someone, your loved ones, your friends, your family member for money is not the solution. You need to know Jesus. Know Jesus, because even Jesus said that you will face temptation in this world, you will face tribulation, but he will be there with you. So he knew what you are about to face. So why not hold on to him? Why not hold on to the King of Kings, to your Creator? Why do things that you know won't end well with you? Because all of this is vanity. You need Jesus. When you've gone deeper, you can still come back. He's still there. always, every time to welcome you. He's there to help you in every situation you find yourself. Family have failed you, Jesus can't fail you. If your mother is gone, He's there for you. If your father is gone, if your father is not there, if your mother is not there, your siblings are not there, Jesus is there. He's there He's in the boat with you. Just know it. Just know that He's in the boat with you. Hold on to Him. Come back to Him. Doing things that does not please God will save you. Think about your soul. When you leave this world, when you are done chasing those things, think about your soul. I may not have been where I've prayed for God that, God, I want to be here. I may not have been there, but God has been faithful. I can talk about my past anywhere, anytime, without being ashamed of it. Without being ashamed of it. In my next video, I'll be talking on how you can just leave those things. The things you know you cannot afford presently. Just don't force yourself to it. Don't force yourself to be among, because when you try to force it, you start doing unnecessary things that will make you regret your future. Please think back. Jesus can't fail you. Just think about it. Come to Him and you will see that He's in the boat with you. You have hand to work. Any work you see, as far as it's genuine work, please do it. I'm a lady. I've applied for security jobs before. I've done poultry job that if Sister Sarah see this post, she'll actually know what I'm talking about. We've put wheelbarrow from a very large farm. We've pushed wheelbarrow from very long place to carry feed, to go feed all the fowls. I was happy doing that job because it was genuine. A lot of jobs I did then, but Jesus was in the boat with me. How I survived till now. I have my own family now. It is the grace of God Almighty. It's not by my power. No family, not from mother's side, not from father's side. Nobody. I know, of course, Brother could have helped me, but I've seen the light. I can't leave Christianity and go to the other religion because I've seen the light. Jesus has been my light. Please let Him carry your burdens. You can't carry this burden by yourself. Thank you and God bless you.